Hi Wouter, just a couple of notes from your lesson on Saturday. Just first of all, just watch your setup. Your feet are aiming right of your shoulders, and then your feet are also quite narrow. If you open up your feet slightly and square out your feet so that they're more in line with your shoulders, like the right hand side video is, your posture will look a lot more powerful than what it currently is looking. And then right off the bat, on your backswing, you lift. So if I draw those two lines on you, and this is quite an old video of Tiger, you see when he swings back he stays on that line. When you swing back you lift immediately up, and then to finish your backswing your bum moves in. So because your bum moves in, your head's lifted up, your back's moved incorrectly, and this causes that movement. And that's what we're trying to get rid of. We're trying to get rid of that steepness, because then you will be more consistent. You were complaining about consistency. Yes, you can strike it, but as soon as we get you moving more this way, where your arm here is a little bit more in line with your feet, opposed to swinging too far left already. And then yes, you save it here with quite clever hands, so you've dropped it inside the line again, so you can hit a draw most of the time, but again you're not going to be consistent with it. So just looking at the front view, I'll just get the same video as what we saw on that I showed you on Saturday, so you can just look at the spine movements on the forward view. Let's find your video again. Okay, so here's this video again, and you can see your feet are quite narrow. I'm not sure I took the video 100% from the correct position, but we'll be able to see what we can see in it. So yeah, widening up the stance a little bit, and then when you swing back, so you're lifting, you're almost moving your weight into your heels immediately, whereas you should be moving and loading the right side. So Ernie's shoulders moving quite a bit away from his hip here, whereas your shoulders just actually moving up and not across. And then in this position here, you can see, because you've again used your back incorrectly, you've left loaded, and because of that left load, again you get steep over here. So if you right load and use your back correctly, you're going to be looking a lot more like that behind the ball at the top of the backswing. So yeah, let me know how it goes. Again, if you can try and get this feeling of being more stretched and behind the ball at the top of the backswing, I think you're going to play a lot more consistently. Thanks, Wouter. See you soon.